As the title of the video says, I went ahead and tried penis stretching for 30 days. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you how I did that exactly and what were my results and what were the challenges, because if you try and do it, you're gonna face a lot of challenges and a lot of scams on the way. So if you wanna avoid that, continue watching this video. Now, before I begin, I do not recommend anybody to go ahead and try penis enlargement or penis stretching. I'm pretty sure that your size is more than enough. You're probably obsessed over nothing. I know I personally am, and my size is probably just fine, although I decided to experiment with it anyway. In order for me to do the penis stretching, I had to get a device. Now, obviously, you can do that with your hands in the shower. There's a lot of videos out there doing that. Although trying that, I was not consistent with it and I didn't see the results when I tried it. So I decided to go ahead and get a proper device that does that. And in fact, I went ahead and purchased a lot of devices, and those are some of them. I had 2 other devices which I got rid of because they were complete garbage. This is the only company that was legit, that has proper reputation, that had a quality product. And even this company, some of the devices I will not recommend. Before I begin, I am not paid by this company. I purchased those devices with my own money. This company did not tell me what to do. In fact, I'm not going to recommend 2 of the devices that this company sells. So just for you to know. However, if you decide to buy the same device that I bought, the link is going to be in the description. And if you use it, you're going to help me out. But that did not affect my opinion whatsoever. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I'm going to start with the devices that you should not buy in order for you to stretch your penis. All right. This is the most common device, and pretty much every company sells it. This is the strap device, or rod expander they call it, which, you know, your penis is supposed to go in and it's supposed to stretch your penis. So the problem with this device is that your penis is held by this kind of rubber strap, which doesn't really hold it properly, and it's very painful. If your skin gets caught up inside of here, it's going to be really painful. And even if you manage to kind of get your penis in it for a bit, it's going to slip out, mostly because the size of your penis just is constantly changing, and when it becomes smaller, it's just going to slip out. This device from PiniMaster or from any other company is completely useless, okay? PiniMaster happens to sell like the highest quality of them all. Still doesn't work. I wouldn't recommend it, okay? Device number 2 that I probably not recommend, but is slightly better. So the second device is, you know, using weights. So you connect the penis to the weights and it's hanging from your body. Now, it doesn't matter the kind of connection, because, I mean, obviously you can connect it using the vacuum, which I'm going to get onto later, and the connection works, it's fine. But who wants to go around carrying, it's like 2 kilos of metal just hanging between your legs. It's not realistic. I don't know who would do that. In my opinion, totally useless. I wouldn't recommend buying it. Just imagine how this is gonna be hitting your legs when you're moving, and imagine if this drops on the floor, what's gonna happen. So it's really heavy. I don't know why they even made this device, but whatever. So those devices, don't get them. There's only one device on the market that you should get or you shouldn't get. It's up to you. But that's the only device, after testing 5 devices, that is quality, a company with high reputation. They've been in the market for 10 years. It actually works, and I use it myself. And I'm going to explain my experience. So the only device I recommend is this PiniMaster Pro. Those are the PiniMaster Rod Expander and the PiniMaster Weight Expander. So don't confuse. This is the PiniMaster Pro that comes with this suction cup on the top, which is like the patent that they developed that makes the whole difference. And I'm going to explain to you why. Now, this device is not cheap. This is like 300 bucks or 300 euros. So, I mean, yeah, it's not cheap, but in my opinion, if you're going to kind of play around with your intimate area or, you know, your private organs, you might wanna spend a little bit more and just get the best. Because again, it's just like 300 bucks. It's not like you're spending thousands, right? So I want to tell you exactly why this device is better than all the other devices and what makes a difference here. Now, what makes a difference is this suction cup. Now, the way it works is it will vacuum the head of your penis inside, and then you can just stretch it and it will hold it really tightly. It does not slip 95% of the time, and it's really comfortable. It's as comfortable as it can get, let's put it this way, because I tried all the other ones. The way it works is you have this kind of suction bowl, and for you to hold your penis inside, you just get a squeeze on it, put it like this, and then let go, and it will vacuum the head of your penis inside, and you just remove it, and now it's held inside. Now, when you want to release it, all you got to do is just, and it will release the pressure, and that's how it works. So this is like German patented device. Only this company has it. Other companies have similar products that don't work as well. So that's why I recommend only this device, just because this is pure genius. It comes with spare parts. It comes with like manual, massive book like this that like I just tossed it away. It's useless. And it comes with like a DVD, as if anybody uses a DVD anymore. All the videos, you know, you can find them, like the instructions, you can find them on their website. This device connects with either a belt, stretchy belt that just holds that, they call it vacuum chamber, or this kind of rod expander thing. So you basically start small and you start expanding it, just adding more and more parts to it so that you increase the stretch. Now, I'm using both of them just because like sometimes using the rod expander or those rods are like more convenient, and other times you kind of get tired of it, you know, it gets a little bit uncomfortable, so you switch to the belt. So I'm just going back and forth between those two. Both of them are good. However, if you ask me, I would prefer the belt. So if you're just gonna get one, I'd say get the belt. It also comes with this lubricant that is like really thick lubricant. And what it does is it kind of prevents air from going out of the vacuum, which kind of keeps it tight inside so that the head of the penis doesn't slip out. Now, one thing I want to mention is that the build quality on this thing is just like any other German-made device. It's just built like a tank. Like I have this device for 5 years, it still looks like new. Sure, I mean, you know, you gotta change the rubbers here. You can buy them separately, and anyway, they give you some spare parts, but the quality of it is really, really good. Like the plastic, the parts that are made from plastic, it's really high quality plastic, and the metal, the aluminum is also super high quality. So just like what you'd expect from any German product, this is a German product, and the product is made in Germany. So it's like a proper German company. Another thing I'd like to note is that you have no idea the regulations that German companies have to go through. I personally spoke with the founder of this company many, many years ago, And you would not still be in business if you were selling crap or if you were selling scam or anything like that. So that's just another peace of mind that you can have just by knowing that it's a German company behind it. The customer support is really good. Whatever problem you have, you'll send them and they'll reply within 24 hours, which is, not bad. About the shipping, the device will come in a box like this, like completely white with just like your address on it. So nobody can know what's inside the box if you really care about your privacy. Now, let me start by why I decided to use it, and I'll tell you exactly what were my results. So, to be honest with you, I bought this device long ago. In fact, I bought all of them long ago, and I was just too lazy to use them. They were just sitting in my closet. I was like, man, it's not that important, and my size was fine. Most girls had no problem with it. Sure, there's like this 2% that they think it's not enough, but again, it's not just about me, it's also about them. It's not just the size of the pot, but also the size of the cover, if that makes any sense. But now I just felt like, why not experiment? I currently have a girlfriend, we have a great sex life, but I just said, why not? Let's see what would happen. I started using it and I measured, I made a photo and measured exactly what was my size before that. And the first couple of days, I couldn't see any difference. But first week, I was looking and I'm like, it looks a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if I'm just imagining, is it placebo or what's going on? So I kind of, waited a little bit and gave it another week. And then after another week, I actually made a photo and I realized that I gained a centimeter. So I wasn't sure if I was just getting a harder erection or was it actually gain. So I gave it a little bit more, and I would wear the device every day between at least an hour. So an hour to 4 hours, depending on how much free time I have. I think a lot of the gain comes from the fact that it's almost an exercise to your penis. Think about it, for those of you who go to the gym, you stretch your body, or at least you're supposed to. And that's what keeps your body flexible, that's what keeps the blood flow, etc. With your penis, you don't do that. It's usually always just covered with underwear, and it's kind of smooshed against your body. So it's not really that healthy. And once you stretch it, you kind of allow for more blood flow. One thing I definitely realized is I was getting much harder erections. Again, that's probably due to the fact that you're stretching it and it's much easier for the blood to get into it. Now, after 1 month, I did see 2 centimeters of length and a little bit of girth. I didn't measure the girth, but the length was 2 centimeters. And I know that because I made a photo, just for me to be sure, I literally measured it and made a photo, and so I know for sure. Now, the question is this something permanent? Am I gonna keep the results forever if I stopped using it? Probably not, probably not. Just like when you go to the gym, if you would go for 1 month and you train and you gain some muscles and then you stop, you're just not gonna keep them. The same thing here, I'm just assuming. You just gotta keep using it to keep anything permanent, right? If you'd ask me, I'd probably guess if you use it for 6 months to 1 year, you probably keep some of the gains if you stopped using it. But if you're getting into this, you probably just want to keep using it to keep the results and increase the results. Exactly what you would do at the gym. I was actually quite happy, and not just this, I thought maybe I was kind of imagining this, but my girlfriend confirms that she feels quite a big difference, because usually I wouldn't get to the end in some positions, and now I'm able to get to the end, if you know what I mean. So I can feel when I'm touching the end of my girlfriend, let's put it this way. So it does make a difference. Again, do you need it? Depends on you, probably not. I just decided to kind of give it a shot and see what happens, and also make a video out of it and share my experience. I'm quite happy with the result, and I think it's something positive, because for the guys that do need it, like, seems like there's hope outside of operation. So yeah, those were my results. This was my experience. I hope you guys found it helpful. Again, if you decide to buy something like this, which again, you know, I'm not saying you need, but if you decide to buy it, the link, or my link, is going to be in the description, and you're going to help me out with no extra cost to you. So yeah, hope you found it helpful. And if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. I'm sure I probably forgot something. And if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up so you let me know. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos, and hit the bell icon. And anyways, I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.